Hey guys, we are the 732 Recruit, and I am Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
And we are back today with Season 1 of Episode 4, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This one is titled Teacher's Pet. Now, last time we had
Which?
and cheerleading. I wonder what's going to be happening on this one, as we can assume one of the students is probably going to become a teacher's pet. But I wonder if they're actually going to be turned into a pet.
That'd be weird.
It's
It's Buffy.
Anything's possible.
Plus, we've only seen a vampire and a witch so far, so there's a lot more
Now,
you can see.
One of the commenters did ask Joe, how far did you get in this series when you watched it the first time, and what do you remember?
I also have another thing I'd like to say about the comments. But first to that, I don't really remember super well. There's like one thing I remember in particular, but I actually think that's Angel, if I'm not mistaken. But my mom loved to watch it. But I was really young. I mean, when I was watching this, I was like younger than 10, so I don't really remember.
Okay, and there's your answer.
To be honest. So yeah, I don't think I ever saw I don't remember any of these episodes at all. Like nothing. I just remember the characters. That's pretty much it.
And what do you want to say?
And then the other thing is, I guess this is for all three of us, is a lot of the comments are urging us to stick with it, and it's going to get better after season 1. And we got to just get through season 1. And I just wanted to say, I was the person who said we would at least watch season 1 and see if we liked it. But I mean, we fully committed to the show. We're going to watch it all the way through at this point. We have no, just to remove any...
Exactly, and
uncertainties there. We're committed to Buffy, and I had commented on the last video, but we're watching the show through. Yeah, so it's going to take us a while, and we are going to try and work on expanding our recording schedule slightly so we can put out 2 episodes a week instead of 1
for Angel when Angel comes out, so that we can take the second episode and turn it to 1 Angel, 1 Buffy a week, as recommended by the comments I've seen. Yeah,
sure. I still don't even remember when they tie. We're gonna have to do some research.
But the fans usually give us a 5-episode heads up that something may happen.
Yeah, sure. So as we get to that point, we'll
as long as there's no spoilers in what you say.
But just I felt like we needed to say that because the comments are great, but I just feel like a lot of people are urging us to stick with it, and we have now that we're committed to watching the show.
Absolutely, and we know it's a lot of fun, and you get to see a lot of characters that actors probably find their footing. And as some of you have said, this TV show is the reason why people have, a lot of TV shows have certain tropes or things. Buffy is the reason why, because Buffy, originated a lot of them. Exactly. Without further ado, I think we're just going to jump into this one. This is season 1, episode 4, again, titled Teacher's Pet, and we're starting in 3, 2, 1. Thanks for joining us.
May I cut in?
Is Xander having a dream?
It seems like it.
Absolutely.
You still be able to
Finish my solo and kiss you like you've never been kissed before?
Yeah. What do you mean solo? You playing guitar?
Yeah.
He's so dreamy. Damn, okay.
Xander, you've got a little.
Oh, he's daydreaming.
You should know the 2 ways that ants communicate.
Pheromones and body language? Touch.
B.O.
Thank God someone finally found the courage to mention that.
That would be touch and smell, Miss Summers. Is there anything else Miss Rosenberg would like to tell you? You have a first-rate mind and you can think on your feet. Imagine what you could accomplish if you actually did the
homework thing.
The homework thing. I know you can excel in this class, and so I expect no less.
I like him. He's saying you deserve. He knows she could do better.
Don't be sorry. Be smart.
I like when people say
Please
stuff
don't
like that.
listen to the principal or anyone else's negative opinion about you. Let's make them eat that permanent record.
Why do I feel like he's the villain of it?
Oh, but I like him. He seems innocent. I think he's about to get murdered.
Or someone's gonna
Snatch his body
or something.
They're slides.
What?
I hate it.
What is that?
I think it's a giant ant.
What?
It's a giant ant.
You think
It
so?
does look like an insect that's ligament. Yeah, dude, this gave me some serious 90s flashbacks when I
I love this intro, yeah.
This song, dude.
I told you, this reminds me of when I would be like 15 or 16, I would go to the VFW and see bands, and like your friend's band would be like, and be like, wow. Pop, punk and stuff like that, kind of, but like, I don't know, I just get good vibes from this music.
Girls really gotta have something to go with me.
Something like a lobotomy?
Xander, how many times you scored?
Well, are we talking today or the whole week?
He's such a fucking dweeb.
What are you doing?
Work with me here. Blaine had the nerve to question my manliness. I'm just gonna give him a visual.
We'll show him.
Yeah!
What's that?
That must be Angel.
He does not look like a teenager.
At all.
He's a very attractive man. How come that never came up?
I fucking love him, dude.
You're cold.
You can take it.
Mean. Look cold.
I think there are too many guys in your life. What I can find out.
The cheerleaders were modeling their new short skirts. I kind of got... Yeah, they said missing.
He's one of the only teachers that doesn't think Buffy's a felon.
I'm really sorry.
Isn't she technically a felon, kinda?
Oh, is that the substitute?
Oh, is he the teacher's pet?
Yeah, Micah, I think you just struck gold.
I think she's an ant.
She looks like she could have an Eastern nephew.
Yeah, but whose aunt is she?
She's gonna be touchy.
Could you help me?
I go there every day. Oh God, where is it? It's funny how the earth never opens up and swallows you when you want it to.
What's wrong?
His glasses are
Gregory dropped his glasses?
Yeah, because he got
Why wouldn't he pick them up?
chomped.
The praying mantis is a fascinating creature.
It really is.
Forced to live alone.
I used to have one, too.
Why? The reason they live alone is because they're cannibals.
Opportunistic feeders is more a better word.
You know, we should make some model egg sacs for the science fair. Who would like to help me do that after school?
All the girls are like, what's going on?
Well, she's giving off some pheromones, I imagine.
Probably. And then she's going to do some touch, you know?
A younger man is too dumb to wonder why an older woman can't find someone her own age and too desperate to care about the surgical improvements.
Improvements.
Well, he is young and so terribly innocent.
Carve up for my one-on-one with Miss French today. When's yours? All right, tomorrow. You came in second, I came in first.
Come in second, ain't bad.
Gotta carb up. Sorry, I thought that was mad funny.
I tried to ignore what he said.
Prescribed lunch. My doctor ships it daily. I'll only be here as long as I can hold my breath.
Oh, we did his head. She's totally a praying mantis.
Praying mantis, yeah.
Yeah, I think you got it. How has the school not been investigated for all the murder?
Because it's Sunnyvale. It's beautiful every night. Nothing ever bad ever happens here.
Because the vampires run the police department.
So there's something else out there besides Silverware Man? Oh, this is fun.
Silverware Man, I love that.
We're on a hellmouth. It's a center of mystical convergence.
Please promise me you won't do anything rash.
Cross my heart.
She's a teenager. You can't trust her. You gotta do what she wants.
Mm-hmm. She knows best.
Shouldn't be out here at night, little lady. It's dangerous.
Just your local old guy drinking in the park.
Yeah.
How's it
Silverware
work, man? Oh, Silverware Man gonna try and attack the praying mantis lady?
Yep, I think you're right.
Come on, praying mantis lady, eat his head.
Oh, he's afraid of her. What the fuck?
You know, she's scary.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Literally.
Do you know Miss French, the teacher that's subbing for Dr. Gregory?
Yes, she's lovely. In a common, extremely well-proportioned way.
You have to see a counselor. Everyone who saw the body has to see a crisis counselor.
But I really don't.
We all need help with our feelings. Otherwise, we bottle them up. You have to talk to a counselor.
Lydia, I
Heal.
He just told us student to heal.
Heal spiritually.
Yeah, that's what he
Not heal like a dog.
Let's just say I haven't been able to eat a thing since yesterday. Oh, I'm not saying that we should kill a teacher every day just so I can lose weight. I'm just saying when tragedy strikes, we have to look on the bright side. Having used Mercedes still have leather seats.
Use Mercedes, have leather seats. I hate that.
I think you meant pollination for number 14. I'll see you here.
Yep, touch.
Smell and touch.
Bitch, what the fuck? She's an owl.
Try looking under things that can turn their heads all the way around. There are some insects that can.
she-mantis.
Whatever she is, I'm going to be ready for her.
What are you going to do?
My homework.
Yeah!
I'm gonna read up on bugs.
This episode is about doing your homework and why you should do it,
Where are the books on bugs?
and how to ask your librarian for local help.
Wow, if this were real, the bugs would be...
Big as you.
Yeah. So, where do we start?
Oh, Sam, I don't suppose you'd like to come to my place tonight to work on it there.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Come to, your place.
Rock on, baby.
Look how ready he is, right? Too?
He is flushed to his neck.
He looks like he might pass out.
Yikes. I'm not a lizard.
I had a chum at Oxford, Carlisle, advanced degrees in entomology and mythology. Claimed there was some beast.
Buffy 911. Blaine's mom called the school. He never came home last night. Xander's supposed to be helping her right now. He's got a crush on a giant insect.
Hey, don't panic. I'll warn him. But I need you to hack onto the coroner's office for me.
She's so useful.
I know. I love. I
just need to make one transatlantic telephone call.
Well, is that person awake? It's 6 hours to Europe. Actually, 9.
Right. Wasn't here, didn't see it, couldn't have stopped you.
I love that.
Entirely.
Okay, I'm gonna have to tell you something about her, and I'm gonna need you to really listen.
I think Buffy shouldn't even go for this attempt. She should just be like, go out on a date with me, and he'd be like,
yeah.
I've met someone, and you're jealous.
What?
Look, there's something I can do
Yikes.
about it. There's just a certain chemical thing between Miss French and how does that maybe for you to conceive? An actual woman finds me attractive.
Yikes,
I
bro.
realize it's some mystery guy handing out leather jackets.
oh, she is wearing the jacket, isn't she?
Yep.
Whoa.
I mean, yeah, I can't fault him. At least he'll go out feeling good about himself, you know?
Come on in. Should I change? Is this too...
He's looking at her chest. He literally walked in like that.
Wow. I felt.
I just need to relax a little. I'm kind of nervous around you.
Oh my God,
You're probably
bro.
cool as a cucumber. You might say I need it.
She's succubus. Does she need virgins?
No, she's a praying mantis,
It
Becky.
should definitely be met as long as it doesn't require ointments the next day or... Do you hear?
No,
It sounds like someone
I
cried.
don't hear anything.
I love Buffy. Wow. So that's a martini, huh? Your hands are really serrated.
Did he get drugged?
Seems like it.
Yep, she's definitely a fucking praying mantis, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I also just want to point out then, Blaine's a virgin too, by the way.
Hey, you realized that just now? Yeah? Really? Damn. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Damn. Does that mean the doctor's a virgin too?
Oh, that's sad.
She killed the virgin.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
killed the
yeah.
doctor. She killed
Yeah,
the
you're
doctor.
right.
They're virgins. I don't know. I don't know.
Unless Blaine's dead. If Blaine's dead, bravo. If he's alive, he's a virgin.
Well, someone was crying.
Frankly, madam, I haven't the faintest idea what time it is, nor do I care. Now, unlock his cell, unstrap him, and bring him to the telephone immediately.
I told you it was like a 9-hour difference. Ah.
Okay, I don't like this.
Oh, they're looking at the decapitated body of the... Jesus.
Xander is... I like his head. It's where you find his eyes and his...
Oh, she likes him.
Yeah.
Hey, take it easy, Will.
Wait! Oh, God. Oh, God. Are you all right? She takes you out of the cage and she ties you up and she starts moving.
Oh, she moves eggs?
And these eggs come shooting out of her. And then what? And then what? She mates with you. Right while she's, right in the middle of... I saw her do it.
You were right all along about everything. Well, no, you weren't right about your mother coming back as a Pekingese, but... he calls her a she-mantis. This type of creature, the Cleptus virgo, or virgin thief, appears in many cultures.
Well, Xander's not, I mean, he's probably
gonna die.
I also like that Buffy believes Xander.
Bats eat them. The mantis hears sonar, its entire nervous system goes kaplooey.
Where am I going to find
In the vid library. There are no books, but it's dark and musty. You'll feel right at home. Go!
Go find the book, old man. Willow, hack into the system.
What's it doing?
Hey, all right, now I can get out of my cage. Into yours. What'd you do that for? Weapon.
With the mantis head?
That's scary.
According to Miss French's personnel records, she was born in 1907. She's like 90 years old.
How did nobody question that?
Because they're distracted by the dead teacher.
He broke the cage. Take him, not me. Take him.
What a fucking pussy.
Yeah.
Fucking Blaine.
I'm looking for Miss French.
I'm Miss French.
Natalie French, the substitute biology teacher.
Goodness, that's me. I retired in 1972.
Mo?
Bye, Xander.
Oh, Buffy, where are you? Yo, that looks crazy. Is that an
Oh, that was a better... We got a better shot of it. Nah, I think it's just a costume.
I think so, too.
I'm coming.
With an alligator noise just now?
And then I pull out my pipe. Bonk.
The she-mantis sound, Mikey?
That's an alligator, I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna run.
Yeah, run away from the praying mantis.
Oh, they got him.
She gonna go beat up that poor vampire.
And be like, where's she live?
Oh, yeah, he can smell. All right. Ready for some death by Snoo Snoo?
This is her, isn't it? This is her house. This is it. Better than radar. Buffy!
Ooh. Bake.
Huh, look at all these pickets.
All right.
Hey, over here. Hello. In the cage.
He's such a fucking douche.
What's your bug spray?
That's hilarious.
That works.
That can't be working.
That can't be working.
Why wouldn't it work?
You do your homework, you learn stuff. Like what happens to your nervous system when you hear this.
Extremely important to file, not simply alphabetically.
Giles!
It's the wrong side.
Damn it, Giles.
I love the fucking sound effects.
Giles, can you flip the tape?
How long does it take to flip a tape, Giles?
Start slicing and dicing.
Makes your whole nervous system go to hell. You can go there with it.
Woo!
Go chopping!
Cheers.
Yeah! Is that it?
Look at all the eggs right there.
Egg.
All right, we can leave now. We don't need to help the guy.
It's so unfair how she only went after virgins.
What?
I mean, here you guys are doing the right thing, the smart thing, when a lot of other boys Sweet. But certainly nothing I'll ever bring up again.
Yeah! He get his anger out.
I got this one on me.
I couldn't get laid!
Well, I mean, I'm assuming at some point is gonna notice, you know.
Willow?
Yeah.
You think that, or you think...
Nice jacket.
I heard a rumor there was one less vampire walking around, making a nuisance of herself.
Well. Anyway, you can have your jacket back.
It looks better on you.
Oh boy.
He got that.
I love that he's just mysteriously waiting at these places and like, fuck, there she is. Okay.
No less. 1/3 of your grade.
Fuck this new teacher.
I feel like you gotta have a lot of balls to sign up to be a teacher at this school.
How did nobody remove those glasses? Right?
No investigation either, it seemed like. They were like, counseling.
Oh.
Gonna find a box.
Who Buffy?
An egg.
It's coming back at some point.
Right now.
You think the she-mantis is going to be a like a teen student eventually?
Wow, that would be...
That'd be crazy.
Oh, wild episode, dude.
My new prediction...
I like the title of the next episode.
I didn't see it. My next prediction is that 4 seasons down the line, there's going to be... Xander's going to have a crush on a girl, and it's going to be a she-mantis.
Again?
Yeah. But it's going to be a student this time. We're not going to see it coming.
4 seasons later, they're going to be stuck in high school.
This one, very, very interesting episode. We meet one of the few teachers that actually likes Buffy, it seems, and actually is positive towards Buffy and could be a positive role model for Buffy as well as helpful.
And he's dead.
He's like, we're gonna turn your record around and prove everybody wrong.
And he's
dead.
He's
immediately dead.
And he's one of those teachers that when you're in high school I feel like everybody needs at least one of those teachers that is the teacher that's like, I understand that, maybe because you're in high school you don't want to do stuff or this, but you're, don't be, what did he say? What was the quote? Something smart, don't be...
Oh, don't be sorry to be smart.
Yeah, don't be sorry to be smart, We know you could do better when you pay attention and listen. And when Buffy pays attention and listens and does her research, seems like she knows how to deal with the threats accordingly very easily.
Yeah, that was like her little lesson learned for the episode.
Yeah, and her
lesson. Your homework.
Yeah, because like the not vampire bat, I'm sorry, the bat, the bat noise, as well as being able to identify.
Sonar.
She was real up on that. And usually, in these TV types of shows, they don't realize what's going on until a little bit later. But this one, like I said, Buffy starting to, pay attention more and jump on things. It seems like. Because at first she was unwilling to accept the fact that there was, supernatural things. But now, after 3 episodes of supernatural stuff, she has to kind of.
I think she had accepted it. I think she just had not accepted her role in all of it.
Well, I mean, accepted the fact that they were here in this town. Not that they existed, but that they came with her here too.
Oh,
yeah. But I mean, I don't think it's even that like you said, we discussed last time, she didn't even come here on purpose. I think the town basically lured her here, type of thing, because
that's what I think.
Fate, destiny, whatever.
So,
would you guys?
Angel, bro, yes.
Angel is trying.
Anyhow.
Well, Angel's like that person,
right? Am I right or what?
He's like that person that you meet that like you're interested in when you're like younger, and they smile at you once, and you're like, oh, they're fucking annoyingly attractive. And then you forget about them for a little bit, and then they show up again, and they do something cool or smooth, and they know you're into them, but you're like, nah.
Mikey, do you want to talk about your long lost love?
No. Maybe on a podcast.
Maybe one day.
No, but they're doing a great job with the show because they're developing the Angel story, they're developing the Xander and Buffy and Willow trifecta thing.
Plus, the fighting is actually a source of comic relief rather than tension.
The fans do say that
there's some tension, like maybe episode 1 or whatever, like a little bit. But like here, especially at the beginning with Xander, it's like, bang, crash, boom, like comic book style.
Right. As some of the fans have said, the first season, so a little bit cheesy with choreography and stuff, it does get better. But, that doesn't affect us, our viewing experience at all. We know
I was saying I liked it.
Yeah.
I fucking love Giles, dude.
I love Giles.
Yeah.
I
like Xander. I like all
I was actually doing the math in my head. I love how they actually brought that up, too. Because at first I was like, we live on the East Coast, so I'm used to, the time zone conversion from the East Coast is 5 to 6 hours. And then I'm like sitting there, I'm like, damn, 5, 6 hours, calling 5, 6 hours from 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's going to be 10 o'clock there. And then I was like, wait a second, California -3. add more 3 hours. I'm sorry. And I was like, holy shit, he's calling at like midnight to like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 1 morning.
Wake him up, get him out of his straps, put him on the phone right now.
I don't care what time it is.
I know he's a babbling crazy man. What do I sound like?
I love it. I love how, you know.
It's like, you were right about everything except your mother being a Pekingese. That didn't happen, dude.
It's great, you know.
That was actually fantastic.
I'm calling it out. Imagine 6 seasons later, there's an evil Pekingese. It's a type of show to do that.
No, man. It's just like good, harmless fun, honestly.
I'm enjoying it so much. Now,
there is one character I'm really excited for you guys to meet. I have no idea. I feel like it's like...
We'll get there.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm not saying anything.
I like how you who was it was like, oh my god, they're all virgins. And then
me.
Obviously, the reason why she just ate the doctor, he wasn't probably a virgin because she just ate him. But then again, she did. Maybe he was a virgin, and that's her way of saying.
No, she ate him so that she could take over the role and lure a bunch of virgins to her house.
Okay, maybe. And you notice, like off the rip, that she would, wasn't visible. Obviously, it was a show don't tell situation where all the male students in the class are like, "Pick me, I'll come over," and all the female students are like, "What? Why?" It's the pheromones.
But it did confuse me on how like they couldn't tell she was a bug.
What do you mean?
Thing.
Why not?
She's magic.
Yeah, sure.
Well, it's evil. It's darkness.
Sure.
You know.
She's just magic.
I did absolutely jumping on your thing, Willow being like, I think it's really sweet and innocent that you're a virgin. It's like, I fucking hate it here. I'm a man. I'm a big man. She's like, I'll never mention it again. Put the knife down, please.
And the other guy's like, my dad's a lawyer. I'll sue all of you.
To which Xander's like, shut up, I'm emotional.
Meanwhile, they're supposed to
give me that machete.
It's the 16-year-old mindset where when you're 16, we all know, as most of our viewers probably aren't 16. Most of even you're 16 when you're in high school, especially as a guy, when somebody's like, "Are you a virgin?" You're like, "No, of course I'm not a virgin," even though you probably were, or maybe you weren't. But it's because it's seen to be cool and hip.
Yeah, no.
But
J. Cole said it best.
I don't know what he said.
Oh,
yeah, sorry. Now,
whole song about.
I love how Willow is proving time and time again to be a very clutch character as well, because she is,
she's Kaylee.
She's Kaylee, but like not. I wouldn't even say that.
She's Deus Ex Machina. She's just like, I'll go get that info.
She's the hacker girl. She's the positive mental, reinforcement for things.
Don't forget, she saves them millions of dollars on set design because rather than go to the morgue and look at the body, she just goes, "Hey, look, the body pictures."
Yeah, and there's the whole. Obviously, she talked about when she was a younger kid in the first episode. Her and Xander dated for a little bit, and then they broke up. But they were like literally in pre-K or something.
And now they're best friends.
But you could tell that she's really into Xander, unfortunately. And I say unfortunately is because Xander is completely oblivious to her, as he said in the second episode.
He's just a teenager, man. I think it's hysterical because he's like literally having a daydream about Buffy and then another woman, and he's like, "Damn, shut up, Buffy."
but then when he's drugged with the martini,
I know.
He does say, he's like, I don't know if I. He kind of goes, I don't know if I could do this. I love Buffy, and that's that young puppy dog love. But in reality, the love that he has for Buffy is the same love that Willow has for him. Yeah. And like I said, it's noticeable, especially in the episode. I think episode 2 is episode 3, last one, where Xander gives her the bracelet, and Buffy says the same exact thing to Xander that Xander said.
Yep. Yeah.
Literally down. You're one of the guys. You're one of the girls. Oh my god. And it's like you feel so bad for him, but we've all been in that situation.
He has no perspective.
He has no perspective, and it's also that eyes are so focused on the prize in front of you that you don't notice that there's still someone next to you.
Sure. Except in reality, Willow's not like as pretty as Mom is.
That's just side comment.
I'm just saying.
I know. I think I don't know.
I was saying like whatever.
But it's also but not even just like that. It's also the fact that they've known each other for so long that sometimes when you know somebody for so long, it could go either one way or the other, where you can either be like regardless of how attractive they are to other people, you've known them for so long that you're comfortable and you're attracted or in love with them, especially when you grew up with them.
It's like the familiarity
versus Xander views her as like a best friend type thing because he's so comfortable.
Buffy's the new kid.
Mm-hmm. And everybody knows new kid always grabs your attention.
And everyone knows she's a badass and like commits crimes.
Now, I love how what's the girl's name again? Cordelia was like, I know it's a tragedy, but I lost 7 ounces. I'm like, oh, God.
A mean girl.
It's not even a pound. That's what.
What did she say about Mercedes? Though I was like,
you know, at least
I was like,
no, it's you have to find the bright side in tragedy, like how a used Mercedes still has leather.
I was like, that is the most spoiled rich white chick I've ever heard.
I love it. It's so excellent.
That was so great.
Surprisingly, okay, so this is actually the first.
She's just about constant quality Mean Girl, like
she is.
Parody.
I wonder if she is the inspiration behind Mean Girl stuff. You know, like Mean Girl. I don't know if there's any vibes or tropes before this that were Mean Girl like Cordelia, but she does definitely give off that big Mean Girl vibe.
Dive the forums of like the early internet to be like, was Mean Girls inspired? Did Joss Whedon lead to all of the current events?
But I love how she goes to the kitchen, discovers a body because she's like, I have a doctor prescribed diet that I need to do, and. Boom.
But she doesn't even say thank you. She's like, I'll only be in here as long as I can hold my breath.
She doesn't want to smell the food.
It's like,
she's a bitch, we know. Now,
hot dog surprise.
Angel obviously is a vampire.
That was so nice.
I wonder what Angel. He's obviously a vampire because they keep talking about how he's a vampire. And then, you know, I think in the first episode they talked about him being a vampire.
Literally no one.
I don't know if it's 100%.
He's making this up.
I might be.
I speculated in the first episode that he was a vampire, but that doesn't mean that he's a vampire.
I only say he's a vampire because it feels like.
Like he's speaking definitively.
He feels like
speculation.
He feels like the precursor from of like Edward Cullen in the sense that he's like the pretty boy vampire with the pale skin that comes out at night and the.
I mean, yes. At the end of this episode, with the walkway and the look back, I was like. Wow,
Twilight inspiration.
That was reminded me of Twilight.
So I got to say, I don't know if he, like we said, we don't know if he's a vampire, but he probably is.
One consistency every time we've seen him.
Well, every time he shows up, it's nighttime, and he's inside.
That's true, Mikey.
But he also every time he shows up, he's talking about other vampires, nothing else, other creatures.
Yes, you're right. He did lead on. He had no idea about the praying mantis creature,
and it seems like he didn't have any idea because he wasn't in the witch episode. I don't believe. So it seems like anytime there's a vampire situation going on, you know, he may be doing a power struggle situation because it seems like the other vampire attacked him.
Bro, what if he's actually like the Master's avatar and he's just bringing vampires here, and as Buffy kills him, it just absorbs the power?
I think he's a competitor to the Master, but maybe not as evil. Because I mean, you don't get maybe he is evil, but you know, he has his own spinoff show.
Hear me out. What if this is gonna sound crazy?
Yeah,
but since he's named Angel. What if he's an angel?
What if he's a fallen angel, like the devil, like Lucifer?
Nah, that's like too mainstream. What if he's actually an angel?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I really don't have much.
Only one way to find out.
I want to think.
Keep watching.
I don't think I have much to add for this. I'm thinking.
I mean, that was a pretty good discussion.
It was a pretty good discussion. You know, nothing else. We were pretty in depth. Was there anything we missed? Thinking back.
Now we touched on Giles being hysterical. I mean,
Giles is great. Yeah, I like how they literally try to use bug spray against a giant, mantis. It worked, kind of. Besides that, I guess I'm ready. Actually, no. The one thing I will say, I loved how ready Willow was to play the part for Xander. Because when he, I feel like Buffy would have played the part too potentially if Angel wasn't there. Because that's how they are as friends. But when he was like, "Quick, girls, put your hands around me," and Willow was like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah, Buffy's like...
Buffy probably would have done it if... I feel like if Angel wasn't there. Because, like I said, you know, that's how close they see each other.
Yeah, but she was, like, doing, like, the friend, and Willow was, like, cozying it up. She's like...
All cuddled.
Sure, I'll play along.
But then also, it was because she was distracted by Angel being there, I think. But I'm not sure. This is, you know, that's just a side discussion for us. But I don't have anything really else to add. So, do you guys?
No.
Cool.
It was dope.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of Buffy. If you did enjoy it, do let us know in the comments below. Let us know your favorite part of the reaction discussion itself, or if we can do anything to improve it. Otherwise, if you haven't already, make sure you do subscribe and like the video. And if you haven't, check out our Patreon for full lengths that are available. Otherwise, we're signing off. I'm Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
Bye.
Bye.